This is VOA News. I'm Steve Miller. U.S. President Joe Biden accused Russian President Vladimir Putin of having a craving lust for land and power at the end of the NATO summit on Wednesday, adding that he thought Putin was expecting NATO would break.
He thought our unity would shatter at the first testing. He thought democratic leaders would be weak, but he thought wrong.
A declaration by the G7 group of the world's most industrialized countries launched a framework for bilateral negotiations to provide military and financial support, intelligence sharing, and a promise of immediate steps if Russia would attack again. The United Nations is striving to keep a fragile grain deal intact between Russia and Ukraine that benefits Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia that expires on Monday. UN spokesperson Stefane Dujarik said UN Secretary General António Guterres sent a letter to the Russian president outlining a proposal.
The objective is to remove hurdles affecting financial transactions through the Russian Agricultural Bank, a major concern expressed by the Russian Federation, and simultaneously allowed for the continuing flow of Ukrainian grain through the Black Sea.
The Russian bank was cut off from the international SWIFT banking system by the European Union over Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Peru extended its state of emergency for another 30 days along the country's main roadways, including a key mining corridor, as a new round of protests are expected to kick off next week. Protests gripped Peru late last year after former President Pedro Castillo attempted to illegally dissolve Congress. For additional stories throughout the day, be sure to visit our website. This is VOA News. Smoke rose in Khartoum on Wednesday after a strike hit buildings in the capital, one day ahead of a meeting in Cairo where Sudan's neighbors will gather to discuss ways to end the conflict. The raging conflict has driven more than 3 million people from their homes, including over 700,000 who have fled to neighboring countries, according to the UN on Wednesday. The FBI's chief is defending the Bureau against harsh criticism from House Republicans. AP Washington correspondent Sagar Magani has the story.
At a contentious Judiciary Committee hearing, Chairman Jim Jordan said the Biden administration is weaponizing the federal justice system, using the FBI to smear Donald Trump, cover for Hunter Biden, and generally target conservatives. Director Chris Wray responded, noting the Bureau's 30,000-plus employees are dedicated patriots, protecting Americans from a staggering array of threats.
That is the real FBI.
Wray rejected GOP claims the Bureau is favoring the Biden family, among other things. Top panel Democrat Gerald Nadler says Republicans are so set on protecting Trump, they're willing to simply make things up. Sagar Magani, Washington.
Authorities in Pakistan said Wednesday that an insurgent assault on a military base in turbulent southwestern Baluchistan province killed at least 12 soldiers and a civilian. The Army's media wing said that 5 terrorists had attempted to sneak into the facility in the province's northern Job district early in the morning, but troops intercepted them. Uganda's government is rejecting claims that top officials, including President Yoweri Museveni and his son, were responsible for the torture of political opponents. The International Criminal Court this week received testimonies from hundreds of Ugandans who say they were tortured by officials. A government spokesperson called it an attention-seeking propaganda move. Halima Althumani has more.
The case was recently presented by Bruce Afran, a Princeton, New Jersey-based lawyer whose team gathered the testimonies. The accusations stem from Uganda's 2021 elections. After the elections, several video clips shared on social media allegedly showed security officials torturing and in some cases firing live bullets at protesters. 54 people were killed during the campaign period, mostly in clashes between police and protesters. Halima Athmani for VOA News, Kampala.
And for pictures, videos, stories, and more, be sure to follow the Voice of America on your favorite social media platform. From Washington, I'm Steve Miller, VOA News.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.